what's a black grand national? Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, yo. I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on the and they both. I hate them hating on them and they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. I cut my granny off if she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yelling. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Hey. Hey.
Put that on that beat.
Monster! Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was past interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of luck, soon that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Monster! Oh, man. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like... He's so good. She like he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here. As it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the L.A. Chargers. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's Nix to throw right away. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be second and a couple. Brings up second and 2. To throw. RPO, he'll keep it. He's got this to Pickens. Down the left sideline. And all the way home for the Broncos score. George Pickens, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
This return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. When you look at this Bronco defense, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6.
Break the trumpet off, then break you off something soon. I got to get my props. Cops come and try to snatch these pigs when I'm on my.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Bombers. Ready.
To throw is Nix. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. George Pickens with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Luck's good on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. touchdown. Lutz to kick it off. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
Second and 5.
Baylor tight.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. We can look at this Bronco defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Touchdown! Lamb McCarthy from 19 yards away. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
14. Chargers 7.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I know.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. And I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Open man right side is Ingram. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Nix to the air. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And he's got this down to the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Nix from the shotgun. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Ready! Captain, 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 captain.
Here's Nix. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Quick throw there is incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work.
R.J. Harvey, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns. Lutz with the extra point. And it's now 21-7.
Chargers 7. Will Lutz to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point, because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Kappa.
Ready. Here's Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Well, hang on now, we're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. More from L.A. in a moment. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Motion. Let's go. Hey, go lion.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That'll be caught. It's the rookie from Nebraska with it. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
Well, he kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line.
Hey, Ram. Hey, Ray.
Herbert now. That one complete to McConkey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
I got 83. Motion.
Herbert throwing again. They'll check this one down to Hampton. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Chargers at 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Go get him.
Hampton. will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. It's the fullback. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Nick's going to give to Harvey. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they got themselves a first down. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Nix. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Nick's going to tap this forward. And he'll be taken down at the 34. They do get a couple, but up. 2-yard gain on the play. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it online, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they're going to do. But the beauty is the balance that they create sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Herbert off of play action. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, go lion, lock. Hey, CD.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. Oh, fighting off the defender. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 53 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. That'll be complete to Sermon. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Brings up second and 2 at the 13-yard line.
Let's go. 380. Good. Delta. Home troops right. 5-9.
Herbert. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Go.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Hard throw, incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Kappa. Go. Orange. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Throwing Nix. He'll air this one out for Mims. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They run straight ahead with Harvey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. An empty look offensively. Here's 3rd and 8. To throw. Here's Nix. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Broncos.
Operating from the gun. Here's Nix. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a 2nd one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Gets it underneath. Here's Harvey. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
6 yards. First down, Denver.
Motion. Captain.
Back to throw. Nix. He finds Pickens over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Cortland Sutton, 38 yards. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Looks good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Charger drive about to get going. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Right side, he has Johnston. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Lion. Baylor Tiger. Crowd right.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here comes third and about a foot. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Going up top. And unable to connect. Incomplete. But give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
5-9, 380. Home troops right. Hey, Ray.
From the 50, here's Herbert. He sets to fire deep. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, LA. Lad McConkey in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and they're within 7 now, 28-21. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Well, indeed, try to run it out as they start on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
38-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter. He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Here's Herbert. Finds Johnston. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take, catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but, boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
Trying to run for it with Hampton. Powering his way forward. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Cap. Taylor tight.
Looking to throw. Herbert got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnston. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
Set. Go. 380. What is it?
Operating from the gun. Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And they work this near the 5 when he stopped at the 6. That was good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
380. Set.
They work inside here, Hampton. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Go.
Open man right side, that's McConkey. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Set. Hey, Ray. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Ready.
Hampton going to try to punch it in. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 4 yards.
He loses 4, and it brings up 4. And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
At their own 23-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they talked about, hey, we hands of our defense and have them win the game. In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. He's got this to Pickens. And all the way home for the Broncos score. George Pickens, 54 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. What's with the extra point? And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. While no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. They also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
25 yards there on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34. Herbert, quick pass out wide. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. A gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down. They like going to him with the slide. Catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Herbert back to the air. And he fires one incomplete.
Intended for Tyler Conklin. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Set. Hey, easy. We'll go. 380. Hey, Ray. Set.
Herbert now. That is caught. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
On 1st down, hits Hampton. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Omari and Hampton taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chargers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And the lead is down to 4.
Makes the score. Broncos 31. Chargers 31.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Nix to the air. Here's one deep for Pickens. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
It's a pickup of
and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
But there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
Down inside the 10. And he's all the way down to 6-yard line. 23 yards that time.
And here we are in the fourth quarter. Watch them drop. It would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here's Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Go. Go.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chargers have taken a fourth quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Now it's Nix. He's no left side, hauled in by Pickens. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
Captain. Over set. Over. Ready. Bombers.
Here's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 10 more there and another first down. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a good...
Cortland Sutton with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. 34-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hampton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
5-9.
Herbert. It's wheeled in downfield by Johnston. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston, 52 yards. And the Chargers use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Broncos 42.
Kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And his guys will get the...
At their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, we can repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Nick's going to keep this himself. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
To throw, here's Nix. Over the middle, complete. It's Harvey. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. And now a tip of the cap to the man under center, Charles. He just went over 400 yards passing in this ball game. He's got the touchdown passes to boot, taking pretty good care of the ball. Just all around a really solid performance.
Yeah, just check, and check, right? Because he certainly showed he was worthy of the trust that his team put in him. A handful of touchdowns to his credit thus far. Now he's just crossing off yardage milestones, and win or lose, his name has to be in serious discussion for player of the game.
With that pass, CD, he's now over 400 yards in the game, and even in a pass-first league, that is still a tough benchmark to hit.
And all week leading up to this one, all we read, heard about was the confidence he had that he could put up big numbers. Kudos to him for coming out here with that belief in himself and for making it happen.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Back to the air with Nix. Finds Pickens out right. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their #1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Bombers. Captain. Away.
Back to throw. He'll swing this out to Harvey. Sharp there with his feet. Gets him a little extra space. And then drop just inside the 20.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time. But guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now 1st and goal.
Go.
They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Harvey. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Herbert. Johnston hauls it in. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now 2nd down and a few inches. Herbert going to throw. And this one finds McConkey. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Herbert. They'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, go lion. Go. Let's go. Hey, Kappa. Set.
Throwing, Herbert. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down.
Set. Grenading. Let's go. Crowd right. Baylor tight. Let's go. Ready.
Herbert. Pass hauled in by Johnston. And he's across for a touchdown. It's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for the Chargers, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory.
I've been gone for a little too long. I've been waiting on a drummer to kick off a comeback song. I've been waiting in the wings like a dog on a chain. I can feel this fire building up a little while, and when chicken wire sure enough.